All right, hey folks, we are creating ship assets for the Spelljammer Combat and Exploration supplement today. Give me a second here to check my signal, go through my intro spiel, and then we'll get to work here for a couple hours. So let's see, checking here. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Oh, looks like I have some sort of a schedule to start. We coming through? Not yet. We coming through? There we go. I think we're live now. Mic check, mic check. I think we're live now. All right, sounds like I'm coming through okay. Let's see. Here I can post and schedule stuff to bounce and do my intro spiel. Hey folks, my name is Phil Kearney. I create role-playing games. I illustrate them and I publish them online. I've been focusing attention on Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition here since the release of Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica back in 2017. I'm a big Magic the Gathering enthusiast, so when Ravnica is one of the cornerstone campaign settings for the Magic the Gathering game, when they imported it into D&D, I thought that there would be some sort of mechanical discussion about color mana, and when that didn't happen, that's what got me started on homebrewing stuff. If you want to check out the color mana spell point system that I have, it replaces the 8 schools of magic and spell slots for the color mana system. That's linked in the description down below. And we're going to update all that stuff in September when the new Player's Handbook comes out. So I'm really excited about revisiting that content and adding to it since. I've been using it for a number of years at this point, so it's gone through a lot of mechanical development. But just regardless, hey, right now we're talking about Spelljammer. So when they released Spelljammer in August 2022, we already had boat mechanics from Ghost of Saltmarsh. We had land truck vehicle mechanics in Descent into Avernus. I think we all kind of thought we were going to get airship mechanics. And we didn't really get anything other than if you want to have them fly, just do so and use Saltmarsh rules. And like a lot of us kind of schmurfed at that. So I got to work. So we built out, since then, you can check the stream here for all the episodes, but we built a deep dive into, let's drop this down a little bit. This, we built a PDF here. It's 107 pages with cover and cover. It's a deep dive into standardizing mechanics for how to build a ship, what ships can do, combat, scaling distances. Ships exist in 50-foot and 500-foot squares instead of the 5-foot squares that characters do. So we took all the mechanics from combat, spellcasting, and adventuring, and the Player's Handbook and DMG, and basically blasted them up to the 50 and 500-foot scale during combat, and up to 100 million miles per day for exploration and adventuring mechanics. And last night, we pretty much finished all the artwork for the PDF. So this is what it looks like. We're just scrolling through the document here, but we're not quite done yet. There's a few other things that we need to do still. Like we want to take all these maps that we created for the first 80 pages is mechanics, and then the last 25 pages is a conversion guide for Light of Xeraxis to sort of showcase how these mechanics work in an active campaign. Light of Xeraxis was the adventure that was released with Adventures in Space in 2022 as their showcase for how to frame a spelljamming campaign, but there wasn't any real details about how to run a campaign, which we helped flesh out a lot of mechanics for in this book, and then we implement them for the combat and exploration portions of Light of Xeraxis. So so 80 pages of mechanics, 25-page appendix for the conversion guide of Light of Xeraxis. I still need to build a back page, like a thank you / advertisement page. We'll take out all these here. Here's a map of the top side and underside of the Imperial Citadel in the 4th act. where all those Raxian elves hang out. This is included with the adventure, with the supplement. You get like 80 tokens, which are characters, creatures, and NPCs, as well as all the ship tokens that we created. So let's bounce here into the document. So there we go. So we're going to be working with this today. We've been crafting. We'll spin down here to the squid ship. We've been crafting these ship sheets. So you have all the statistics and weapon systems for all the various ships that we created throughout the game. And so we need to break apart maps, and we have black and white and color versions of everything. So I want to break up the black and white maps into like 8x8 grids, so that you can have a bunch of 8.5 by 11 sheets, fit them all, cut them, print them, and then cut them out so you can assemble them on your table to make it easy for you to run these games and play light as Araxis the way that we built it. You also want to have some 11 by 17 pages, like for example the. Let's get back to it. Down here, the like this Citadel, it's a lot of stuff in this game. It sits inside of a 10 by 10 grid. So if you have an 11 by 17 legal sheets, like the 10 inch by 11 inch like legal document page sizes, you can feed that through a printer with a half inch gap on either side, and it becomes a 10 by 16 space, which can then we can then print the black and white versions of these on that. So we'll be going through that process tomorrow morning here on stream, as well as tomorrow afternoon, and a little bit tonight as well off camera, because that's probably not necessarily the most exciting details, but it's stuff that has to get done for us to be able to publish the book. There's the book, and then there's a PDF there's a zip file that goes with it that has all the maps, ship tokens, and additional assets that make this thing go. So we'll be providing all of that and putting it on the DMsGuild. We're looking at, looks like next week for sure is where we're going to be at. Maybe by Thursday or Friday next week. I'm sorry, it's probably guaranteed by the 18th. I actually have the 18th off. So that's actually not a bad day for me to publish this, which is later than I want, but it's, hey, the thing is just got to get done, and we got to get it done right. So we're going to peel this apart and build these ship things. So that's what we're going to do. Hold on real quick. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And get to work. Let's see. Created this book cover back on episode 15. Just to wrap up the intro. Spelljammer Preservation, our Spelljammer subreddit, super great channel. Thank you for letting me post and sharing ideas there. I just posted that I'm on the X Twitter platform at Phil Kearney. If you're still there, you can follow me to get notifications. Best way to support the channel right now, honestly, is to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when I'm live in the future. I'm live 11 days a week, 11 times per week, and this cover was created on episode 15. All 347 plus episodes are here in the full playlist, so you can check all that stuff out if you want to watch 700 hours of content. You're welcome to, absolutely. It's just basically a proof of concept. So let's take these ships here, and I think we can. I want to. I think I want to figure out how to make these things go. So I'm going to do this. We're going to go like this. We're just going to wrap around it, and then we're going to. Duplicate this layer as we've been doing to new equals blank. Oh, I didn't need to do it like that. Hold on. Let's just do it like this instead. There. That'll work without all the mess. Prop. Let's see what happens if we increase the scale of the image itself. Image. Canvas size. How we want to do this? We're just experimenting right now. I'm not actually positive of what the right way to do this is. Save as. Let's go to done. No, Spelljammer, production, tokens, ships. Let's go to PNG. Let's build this out as Bombard. There you go. No outline, and then fill equals picture equals from a file goes to interior pages. No. Tokens. Ships. Bombard. These are not the numbers we're looking for. I know as we resize these things, the numbers are going to turn out being different sizes. I'm not sure if I should be concerned about that yet. What is going on with you, my dude? Ugh, thank you. Let's go to open. Let's make a new folder. I'm going to call it trash. Trash tier. Yeah, let's do that. I'm contemplating my moves. For now. I don't know what is going on. Why are you doing that? Okay, fuck you, pal. Save changes? No. And let's just get out of Photoshop altogether. It's doing wonky things with my zoom button, so I want to just relaunch it. Behave. All right, sipping opportunity. The spice must flow. And cool, we're back. Let's, again, we want to drop a background here. Image. Not sure how the proper do here is. I think I need to do a few of these just to set it pretty. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. We'll do it like that. This is not the proper way. But we're experimenting right now. Hold on, this is the way to do it. Like that. Why do you know right size? Oh, because I added number 6 on accident. Let me do like that. There. And then these become superfluous. How do we call this thing? Hold on. Actually, let's just use our navigation bar. Let's go down to ship combat, surging pacing, pilot, squadron. Range ship weapons. There we go. Gift giant cannon. It is technically the pilot that. Okay, so here's how the gift cannon works. Range. So it does D12 times 10 bludgeoning damage. It has a crew of 11, and these weapons are so massive they are built directly into the gift bombard ship, similar to ship melee weapons. And the vessel must be reduced to 0 hit points to destroy the gift giant cannon. Asterisk number 2 for reload score and crew. Due to its unusual construction, a gift giant cannon requires a pilot or a squadron commander to command both the movement of the ship and the and the weapon crew to aim, fire, and load the weapon. Because you can't just pivot it on the ship. You actually have to move the ship to be able to fire with it. So that's fun. Let's see. Yeah. Range is void range 2000. There we go. One D12. Oops. center that. Huh, that modifies everything. Sure does. So I have to go through and do that with everything. So we'll go through and correct all these things real quick. All the exciting, sexy art style stuff, we're done with it at this point. Right now, basically all we have left is assembly now, which is great news. I'm happy that's true, but I lament not having cool new artwork to work on with you guys here on streams. So I'm so far down the pipeline at this point. I just want to get it done. Good. 1d8, 1d12, 1d8, 1d12, 1d8, 1d12, 1d18. Don't die. We have to switch out all these anyway, so let's go to... Like, these are the largest stat block, like the largest words or stats, whatever can be on a page, to help calibrate the proper size of the table, but I neglected the size of the gift giant bombard. Gift giant cannon, thank you. So we're making our little twinge revisions. Center. So we do this 22 times because there's 16 vessels that are larger than 50 feet in size, and then there's 6 different fighter craft that are up to 50 feet in size. That's how you define the difference between the one from the other. Ballista. Star Moth. There we go. Center all this stuff. Wait, oh, yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done, so we may as well just finish it. Back on point, center, there we go, and loop de loo. And last one. save real quick. Let's see. That's good. These stats aren't correct. The weight isn't there. We need to fill, and obviously vessel size. Well, the size is correct, but I have to fill all that stuff in as we go. Not right now, though. Right now, we're working on formatting of shapes. So let's go back into the damselfly. Duplicate the layer. Image crop. Image size is going to be at least 2.12. Those squares that we built are 2.12 in size. So 2.12. And then image canvas size 2.12, image, save as, to file, PNG, damselfly. To make this occupy that space equals picture from file damselfly. Something feels wonky. Oh, that's right, because this is a 2x2. That's why the numbers seem larger. But that's the largest the numbers can be. So I could potentially use those as the size for... I'm trying to... What I'm sussing through right now is as I change... I'm fine with the size of the... Here. I'm fine with the grid size being different and all the ships being like the same size in the space that they occupy. That just feels natural to me. But the difficulty I'm currently having is that the number bubbles are different sizes. So I'm trying to resolve how to do the number bubbles so that I can properly resize these things. So right now I'm just placeholding these. So we'll have like there's 3 harpoon fleet here. If you check out I know these are small. But here on the back of the deck, we've got the 3 harpoon flingers, we've got 2 ballistas, and we have the gift. There's always 3 siege for the number of squares that occupies. So this would be a 3x3 space, right? So whatever that number is, that's the number of siege weapons, ranged siege weapons, and that's the number of mounted weapons that we put on each ship. So harpoon flingers are mounted weapons. Ballistas and gift cannon are siege weapons, so there's 3 and 3. Times 1, ballistas times 2. There. Accurate. So we can do the same here. And then we can go there, and then the rest of these become irrelevant. There. Ballast times 1, trebuchet. That's going to be a Mingan now. D6. Five. There you go. These stats are wrong. They need to be fixed. Did we fix that? I feel like we need to have the size, like the actual size, needs to be listed. Yeah. Yeah, we did that down here. So this is. Let's see if that works. Whatever. Why does all this feel wrong? Because we updated all this stuff but didn't make it current. Fuck. Well, shit. Now I gotta suss. This doesn't need to be that big. I can do this with the same size circles. Alright, we're figuring stuff out. This is literally why we're doing this, is to figure this stuff out. I've made it complicated for myself, of fucking course. Why wouldn't I make it complicated for myself? Let's go to open. There we go. And can we go to image size? No. Crop. That's the first way to start. Image size. Oh, super cool. Image size is going to be 2.12. Oops. Image size is 2.12, and that means that the canvas size is going to be 2.12. That's a real good start. File equals, oh, nerp. Yes. There we go. That's okay if it dips like that. Let's see. Assessing. Is that okay? And so if it is, that means we can we'll have to break up the shape so that each fits properly. I'm right now I'm going through the logistics of how do I swap out the circles for all the shapes, because when I built this I didn't anticipate wanting to resize them to be the same size, like the same number of pixels. So this is causing me to suss through how this works. So please wait. I could just remove the labels from. I could go into the original document here, remove all these numbers, and why is I don't know why my zoom function is still being wonky like that. Alright, whatever. Alright. If I remove all the labels and just simply put the ships back into here without the labels, then I have to go in and build the labels and figure out how to resize things. But is there a way for me to extract these without the labels for me to be able to then come back through and build the bubbles after? All right, I guess that's what we gotta try. So, goodbye to romance. No, and then we'll. Production, interior pages, done. Equipment. I don't like to make it easy on myself, do I? Jesus. I'm gonna copy that. There, ship page 11. Here's the page with everything peeled apart. So I still have the sticks in place. Oh fuck, I got the circles too. God damn it, are you kidding me? Right. So we could do that. No, come on. This zoom button is killing me right now. Maybe this is the way. Let's try doing this. image, crop, image, size. This is the biggest one we have. So let's see. If we take this to 2.12, no, image size. Yeah, 2.12. There we go, 2.12. And then image canvas size, thank you, is also 2.12. Oh, interesting. I'm a dumbass. Of course, I forgot to get rid of the label. Ugh, this will add days alone. I guarantee it. Image is crop. And now we go to image size. .12. Then image canvas size. 2.12. Right, but if we let's shave through that. I hear you, buddy. Give me a minute. What the? Get out of here. We want to cut this down to specifics here. We're figuring out how the world works together. There, like that. We trim this down. Now we find out what the actual size of all this is. Image. Crop. Why did you crop like that? I guess we'll just have to accept that there's going to be a margin. Okay. Margin accepted. As long as it's consistent. And it seems to be a little inconsistent. Jeez, the things I do. So, image. Crop. Image. Canvas size. 1.92 by 1.92. 2.12 means that the dots are 0.2 inches high off of the frame. .24, which probably means they're actually 0.25 because I was clever. Okay, 0.25. Which means the canvas needs to be 2.5 by 2.5. No. Hold on. We're going to make this yeah, 2 by 2, and we're at 300. We're at 300 DPI. That's good news. That means that 0.25 is going to be 75 pixels. We're at 2 inches now. I want to be at 2.5 inches. So canvas size is going to be 2.5. 2.5. That's a lot of added size. Oh, that's right, because the total was 2.12, so that means there's only 0.6 added to each size, each side. 0.16, 0.06, that means 0.125. $37.5, huh? We're mathing through it, folks. 1 inch, there's a 1 pixel buffer. Canvas size, pixels. Wait. Image, canvas size, pixels. Doesn't seem to have happened the way that I wanted it to. So what did happen? Oh, it's still there. I just couldn't see it. God, how goofy is that? Now, if we... ...40 by 40 with a 2-pixel margin, 38, 19, 38. So canvas size becomes 38. Hold on. Yeah. So then, if we have a 40 pixel I have to just redo all these. And if I have to read all of them, I have to redo all of them. All right, I'm committed to potentially having to do that. 80 pixels. Let's see. That's the size, and that's 60 pixels. So 60 pixels is a tenth of the 3 inches. That's 1/3 of an inch. Zigama Beach. So we go to image size is pixels. No. Yes. There we go. Canvas size is 660. Canvas size goes to inches, pixels, 660, 660. That's pretty much perfect. Okay, so we can do that. I like the idea. I want them. I want these lines to work. I want all these lines to work. Can we make these? I got itchy back. Can we make all these lines stay in place and just work as is? So I guess the next thing we have to suss out is trebuchet, number 4. $60. Ship grid equals 600 pixels. Dots equal 60 per circle, a 6-bit, 60. Yeah, that seems to be. $2.2. Okay. Did you just fucking crash? Photoshop crashed. What the fuck, dude? Well, that's some bullshit up in there. Well, at least my zoom function came back. That's cool. Yeah, I don't need to save that. File. Open. I'm hoping to open up this document. Let's go to ship tracking. No. We want the ships page 11. And no need for white dots right now. Vessels. Squid ship. There we go. Cool. All right. So the next thing I want to do is blurb like that. Let's go through like this. Let's do that. Duplicate this layer. Image. Crop. image size and pixels. You're 508, because it's a it's a half inch. It's each square is 1/3 of an inch, or 100 pixels. That makes sense because it's 100 fucking pixels. Okay. So how would we resolve this without actually knowing where we're at? Two, three, four, five. 5 by 3. Didn't you lock up on me, you piece of crap? Why are you crapping so hard? Oh my god. Photoshop is shitting out so bad right now. Duplicate layer as a new blurb. This first one's painful. File. Fuck it. Save as. We got 740. All right. We got 20 minutes to figure this out. It's a good thing I decided to allow myself a grace period of not being done by next week, because Jesus Christ. That's where we're at. Squid ship. Image crop. It's 5 pixels. Now it's... You're locked up again? Smarted you this time, didn't I? Apparently I need to restart my computer like critically bad. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 pixels. By 5 pixels. God, what a pain in the ass. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 5 over there, it was 6 down here, it's 3 and it's 3. So what I need to do pixels here. Oh, wait. That was canvas size. I need image size. 506 by 505 by 506. Image size. Pixels. Oh, fuck. No, that's not the way to do this. 5-0, yeah, no. Oh, let's try it. Why can't I? How am I supposed to trim this out? That's how. There, like that. Canvas size. Image size. Back to this, huh? Lock back up again, did ya? Obviously need to restart. Let's go with image. Okay, canvas size is now pixels 660. 660. No, that's the proper way. Wow, just enough is enough. It's actually sitting very pretty. Very, very pretty. So we'll duplicate that as well. Oh boy, some assembly is required. Merge. Hey, Ken, how you doing? It's good to see you, my guy. I'm still digesting your Void Home book, but it's cool. It has a God, what's the? It has a an almost Palladium feel to some of the artwork. I like it. But yeah, I need to actually read it. I just thumbed through it to take a look at the pretties. Merge all that. Save. Yeah, I need to close that out. Photoshop's being a bitch this morning. I think I need to restart my computer. I could swear it restarted last night. I thought I had... Oh, no, that was my phone. That was rescheduled. Fuck off. Yeah, I need to restart the computer. And we're almost out of time anyway, so that's cool. We want to open... I'm open to open up this document. Can I... No, that's not the right sheet. Fuck off. Well, at least I got that back. Okay, so there's that, and I want to open the actual squid sheet like this. Trim around the edges like that, just to make it sit pretty. And now we're going to file, save as. We finished the PDF last night, my guy. Squid Ship, let's call it Squid Ship 2. Now, what's the size of this thing? Canvas size equals 2.2 inches. Ship. 2.2 by 2.2. What's hot, what's not? Ooh, opportunity. Is that how I want to do this? Possibly not. Cool. All right, those lined up. Those are lined up. I know those aren't lined up. Fuck you, numbers. That sits there. Now we can swap this out. There. There's my number. Don't think there was a difference there. That's encouraging. I think that's probably big enough. Feels right. Now we're fitting this inside. Okay, cool. So I think we have our new format established, and we have a means of building out the ship art without having to worry about replacing the lines that are leading to each weapons. All we have to do, famous last words, is go back into that. Yeah, let's save that. Get rid of that. So when we go back in, we can go to here and then go to here. We can go to the dots and remove the dots from all of these. Wow, what a pain. What a pain. Yeah, this should work. Oh boy, I'll be pressing lots of buttons tonight and tomorrow, my guy. Lots of buttons. Wooby-doo. There he is, Lamprey A-OK. You know, there's a better way to do this. Like Scrooge McDuck says, work smarter, not harder. Wait a second, that was a useful piece of tech. It's a really, really useful piece of tech I didn't know I had laying around. But it's too small. Yeah. Let's just keep doing that. Burp, burp. Page 11. So now we have all these, and we can cut out the frames. So we just have the shapes. Make them fit into the 2-inch space that we have. Use the 60 pixel dots that we have to then build out the corners for each, or replace the destination of each of the lines. Yeah, and then use these. Where the hell was that? Oh, there it is. More dots. Oh, interesting. That was interesting. Okay. Pixel size 60. Work smarter, not harder, Kearney. You can do this. Duplicate this as a new layer equals here, and then we duplicate, merge. All right, I hear you. That's my ooh shit, I'm late. That's my skidoo. That is my cue to skidoo. So we're going to image crop, zoom in. Why do we have a barrier around that? I'm not quite done yet. Select all, image, crop. Now I'm just being stubborn. There. Now let's try. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Image. Crop. Fuck. Well, I thought this was going to be easier, but apparently it's not. So let's just go back to what we were doing. There you go. Basically like that. So All right, that's it. I gotta go. I got to go for now, but that's working out. So that's the right size. I can basically pluck these numbers out of these dots and then drop them into back into the other. So I'm going to save here. So now we have. I can get rid of that. Fuck off. So we know the size. We now have the dots, and we have the proper numbers for the dots. So that's been set. So now that means all we have to do is extract each of the ships without the dot stuff going on. So each of these are viable here within these borders, and then we make the grid, drop them into 2-inch squares, expand the square to 2.5 inches, then take the 60 pixel circles that we just built here and drop these into their relative positions, and then we export those and we drop them back here into the sheet like this, and then they're done. Jesus Christ. And then we'll have to, that'll be the color ones, and then we have to do it again and duplicate it with this, but instead of color, we do the black and white version. So yeah 18th looks realistic now. And when I start breaking down steps and realizing how many steps there are in each thing that I want to do, I keep having to push the days back, and that fucking pisses me off. But it is what it is. This is the price. This is the price I have to pay for being thorough. But it is what it is. So if there's a way for me to condense that time frame, I'm going to do it. But for now, that's all I have time for. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning. We're going to peel apart the maps that we have and break them down into 10 by 10 squares so that you can print them out on legal sheets. And thanks, Kev, for being here. I will see everybody else tomorrow morning. Laters.